killed his driver in 2002. After doing time in prison, he suffered with alcohol abuse, but he's turned his life around. Please welcome back to our show. Well, for the first time on this show, Jayson Williams.
Look at my old head. That's my young old head. Jayson Williams.
I stay back because I've known you since radio. I met you as a kid.
She know the nigga as radio. Me and that nigga did prison time with each other, man.
A red man at St. John.
Listen, Fort Dix, you know, Max out. It's your boy, Baby G's the Antoine Rich Prince Palmer, live in Philadelphia. The date today is the 11th, 2017 of July.
So you played for the Nets. First of all, what the leg brace? Can we get some leg brace, Cam? What the leg brace is going on?
Well, doing some MMA, Sean Deceased kicked me right in my quad and ripped it apart from the kneecap. So I had to get a little surgery there. But Flex and Flex is getting it together, so we're getting it together.
Why are you still messing around though? Like you're, you know,
You feel me? The prison life is not a good life, man. Trust me on that. Learn. I even disrespected that man, but I apologize to that man because we found out the truth one time. Came home in 2011. He came home also, you know, right after me. So it don't matter who go home first and none of that, man. We learn from mistakes, man. We don't want to do that. But, you know, I'm going to get at y'all.
So now here we go. So you're from the Lower East Side of Manhattan.
Yes.
And the LES is what we call it here. And then you play for the Nets.
Right.
And you have an $86 million contract.
Right.
Jayson, I never saw you change, so I don't know Big Shot Jayson, you know. I don't know that guy. Did you become a big shot?
Not really. What happened, Wendy, and first of all, when we used to come up to your radio show all the time, you know, one of the things that's kept our friendship alive, even though we're not in communications, because I try to stay off of hot topics, you know, is that way back in the day when we were all hanging out with all the stars, because we were all coming up at the same time, and we were pushing each other, and when somebody would say something bad about you, we'd be all in the studio drinking and doing what you're doing. And you remember, I would never let anybody bother you. They would always say, well, I'm going to get Wendy for saying that. I said, well, just don't do it. Don't sleep with Billy Goats. Don't do that. She has a job to do. But I never let those studio games just come get you. You know that.
Thank you.
You know, and we've been friends ever since.
Thank you.
But as far as changing, you know what? Without structure came destruction for me.
$86 million.
Yes.
Okay, so what do you start doing? What are you buying? What are you indulging in?
Well, you know what? First of all, you have a set of friends that you grew up with, and some of them have your best interest at heart. And then when you get hard on them and you don't have their best interest at heart, when you don't think they have your best interest, you get rid of them and you get yes people, and then they bring in more people, and all of a sudden you surround yourself with people you don't know. And you know, and
I can't breathe.
You know,
I can't breathe.
And as you know, Wendy, there's never really a problem between me and you, or me and Charles Oakley, or me and Antonio Tarver, or me and guys like that. It's always the groups that get together, our homeboys and homegirls that start trouble between each other, and they start a fire so they can put it out and move up in the protocol.
Yes.
And it's all the drama because we really never have no problems. It's just the group that we run with.
So I was
Listen, let me explain something to y'all. A whole lot of problems and situations that we get put in, it was never our fault. You feel me? We got forced to do something we didn't want to do, and people target us or target me because they got caught in their lives or they guilty about something, so they want to take their hands on somebody else and cause a problem of a situation that I never started. So that's exactly what they be doing. Shout out to Mr. Charles Oakley, you know, cool dude. Man, you know, it's your boy, number one best basketball player from Philadelphia, you know, live in 76ers, as you see. You know, I even put the man Jayson Williams in my song. As you know, 600 trillion history heat. You know, apologize to that man. You know, I'm going to get at y'all. You know, live in Philadelphia and Somerville, man. You know, live from the struggle, man. you know, congratulations for that man doing this thing. You know, handling his business, staying out of trouble, man. I applaud him. You know, salute TG, true to the game, forever, flying one star forever.
The reason we have, I'm just telling you, I think the reason why athletes and entertainers carry guns is not because we ever go to the club and we ever going to get robbed. You never see anybody get robbed. You never see somebody defend themselves. You know why? It's to scare the people in your immediate circle.
But you were living in a mansion in New Jersey. Who is next door? The Cleavers? Really?
Well, what I'm saying is, it's the crew that you're running with. Those 92 people, so you know you're not going to get robbed in a club. It's the people that run around, so you say, hey, man, you better not tell this. You better not, I got something. And just, as you get sober, you see stuff crystal clear now.
Okay, let's go back.
Because, to be honest with you, if I have to go somewhere where I need a gun, I shouldn't go there. Even when I go back to my days, you know,
okay, well, now you get it now.
I get it now.
Mr. Williams. Okay, let's take it back to the situation at your home. And, you know, I talked about this on the radio, and I felt bad because we've known each other, but this is what I do, Jayson.
Right.
All right, so back in 2001, there was a situation at Jayson's house, and he was there with some of his friends, and they were doing gun play, and a gun went off, and the bullet went in the direction of Jayson's driver. The driver, Gus, died, and Jayson was in trouble for that. You jumped in the pool and washed your body clean.
So what
from
happened?
Gunpowder.
What happened?
And your friends helped you clean up.
What happened, Wendy, is that we went out for family night with both my sisters died of AIDS. I adopted their children in college, as you know, and they had grandkids. So we went out for family night with my dad. Some of the people that playing on the team, the Harlem Globetrotters, needed some money. They weren't doing well. I invited them back to my house. There wasn't no big party. We went to a restaurant. It wasn't my driver. Mr. Christophe was a guy we hired that night.
Gus.
And then Mr. Christophe, and he's getting his life together. And 25 years of what he went through, he didn't have any kids. He had a sister that loved him. And because of my recklessness, I was getting a gun out of the compartment of where it was locked up, and I was showing them guns and just showing shotguns. And he was invited in the house like everyone else, and we were in my bedroom where the guns were locked up, and went to flick somebody a gun, and it was still a gun in it, a bullet in the gun, and the gun went off, and it killed Mr. Christophe. And then what being a coward and being self-centered, what you do is, you know, you look out for yourself at that immediate time. I don't remember jumping in the pool, but if they said that's what I did, that's what I did. And I try to protect myself. I take accountability for it. I changed that man's life, his sister's life. I changed the people that care for me, their life.
All the people around you, though, also tried to help you clean up the crime scene.
Right.
So it wasn't just you cleaning up.
But you know what? If I had the right people, I would have just stopped because it was an accident. You know? And I don't blame anybody. Wendy, I take accountability for that. You know, if you go to movies, you see a gun go off. You see something all the time. You just be walking down the street and it knocks you to your feet. You accidentally took somebody's life. And for the rest of your life, you got to live with that. So, yeah.
So you did time.
Yes.
How long?
I did 27 months.
And now you're out.
Not for the shooting, for the cover-up, for the obstruction of justice.
But now, as we sit here, and both of us are weepy, but I'm touching his marital hand, and I feel no ring. Well, Jayson, what's the sitch?
Well, my wife filed for divorce about 8 years ago.
Now, your wife is a lawyer,
right?
Okay, and she tried to defend you,
right,
during this, and also stand by you,
right.
Do you have children with her?
Yes, we have 2 children.
2 girls, right?
2 girls.
Teenagers.
13 and 14.
So you're not married to your wife anymore?
Well, we got divorced, and as you know, there's only 6 judges for divorce in Manhattan. So when it goes around, it takes like 18 months for them to come stamp it again. So we are legally divorced, but we're waiting on the final stamp. But we're cool. We have kids, and
Are you dating? Hey.
I think it's somebody I've been in love with for a long time, and she's
Nice.
and she's just getting divorced also, and we're trying to put it together. But right now,
Well, I believe in second chances, and I've always told you all this. So in the meantime, Jayson recently opened a rehab facility. Fabulous.
thank you.
Tell me about that.
Thank you. I went down to take some issues in my drinking and not being able to sleep.
Because that was your drug of choice.
My drug of choice was drink alcohol. And I went to a place, and it was a nice place. And then I went, after I graduated from there, let's call it that, I started volunteering at different places. And I was saying what works and what don't work. And one of the things when you go down to Florida, people want to get vitamin D. They want to get sun. I believe God can cure you being outside, not underneath the air conditioning. So we started something called outdoor adventure therapy. And at 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock in the morning, we wake you up with breakfast. 7 to 8:30, we just bought a beautiful resort on the beach. And 7 to 8:30, you are running and getting your metabolism up to get your weight down. And then from 8:30 to around 11 o'clock, 11:30, we do a different outdoor adventure therapy every day to overcome anxiety. And so it's skydiving, snorkeling, scuba diving,
Anything with drinking, drugging,
So what this does is it teaches you how to overcome stuff, but it also gives you new activities that's outdoors. So when you come back, you're not around your friends. And you call me at Rebound, Institute, and I'll pick up the phone. It'll be a very boutique place.
You will?
We have some people here that I've helped. And but what took so long to get it open, and we opened up on the 24th, is that we just had it for people that had insurance. So we had to go in and get Orchid Blue to come in. So we have 8 doctors, and you come in, if you don't have insurance, you get the same treatment as everybody else. And we got a podiatrist and everything else.
Terrific.
Not as good as you're working.
You look like the red man that you were when I first met you.
Thank you.
So nice to see you again. And Jayson, on behalf of our Wendy Show, we're going to donate to your foundation. For more information on the facility, go to wendyshow.com. Ask Wendy is next. Oh my God.
Live in Philadelphia, the #1 best basketball player from Philadelphia, me, baby Jesus. Shout out to Jayson Williams. Take care of yourself. Keep your head up. Man, you already know, man. Shout out to Mr. Charles Oakley. Shout out to Fort Dix, federal prison, Mid-State Correctional Facility. And I hope people get their life together. I'm out here trying to get myself together. Take care of my life. I'm going to holler at y'all the day.